Hi, welcome to Global Trading Edge. I'm Anthony Manley. I'm going to run you through an introduction to oscillators and the RSI, or what's commonly called the Relative Strength Index, which is one of the most popular indicators that's used by technical traders, which is what we teach here at Global Trading Edge. Bit of an understanding of what the Relative Strength Index is. It's a trend following oscillator that ranges between 0 to 100. And it gives an indication of whether a share is currently overbought or oversold, or in other words, it's a measure of momentum. So if a share price is increasing, the RSI will move upwards towards 100, implying buying. If the share price is decreasing, the RSI will move downwards, and this implies selling. So let's have a look at a chart. We'll explain a little bit more in detail as to what's actually happening with the RSI. Here's a chart. It's actually in Metastock, which is Global Trading Edge's preferred trading platform, or stock analysis platform, whichever you'd prefer. One thing you'll notice is up the top here, I've actually got a chart of the daily share price, the price bars that are formed on a daily basis. And down the bottom here, I have the Relative Strength Index. Just to give you an understanding of the Relative Strength Index, the points that we're interested in between 0 and 100 are where these horizontal lines have actually been plotted. And the first one you'll find here is at the 30 level. I've also got one at the 50 level. I've also got one at the 70 level. Let's have a look at how the relative strength behaves. As you can see, we've actually got it increasing here. So it's actually going up. When it reaches this point just here, which is of interest, we can notice that it's actually hit the 70 point, meaning that it's overbought, and we'd probably be looking for it to head back down again. So we've reached a point that buying's really hit the end of the line, so to speak. One thing I want to point out to you is you can notice there's a trend going up here. I'm just going to put a line in there. So just draw a line. This is the advantage of using Metastock. And as you can see, it's actually gone up and reached the 70, and it's actually broken at that particular point there and actually gone through. I'm just going to plot another vertical line in here just so that you can actually see the behavior of this particular of the RSI against the share price. As you can see, it's actually come up to this point, and where it's hit the 70 level, being overbought, we can see the activity or the change in direction specifically of the actual share price. I've drawn this line in here to show you the trend of the overall RSI. Now, we always draw upper trend lines below the actual trend, and we draw downtrending lines above, in this case, the RSI. Now, I would actually look at getting out at probably just about this stage here. I'd be waiting for it to actually break through that, which it did do. You can actually see then the relative strength started to head back down. I wouldn't actually recommend that you would enter this trade unless it actually broke through the 30 level. Now, as you can see here, it's broken through the 30 level, and we're looking for it to turn and head back up again. So as you can see here, it started to do it at this point here. I'll just put another vertical line in there. So we'd be watching it at that point. Now here at Global Trading Edge, we would recommend that you would wait at least 1 to 2 days for it to confirm that it was actually going to go up past the 30 level. Now this is by no means the concrete or the be-all and end-all point that you would actually enter. As you can see, it came away, it then came back into the 30 level. Now if we wait 1 to 2 days after that, you can actually see here, just wait for the next day here, you can actually see here that it's well and truly now above the 30 line. So we'd probably entering into a trade. Now that would all depend on other indicators, but as we're looking at the relative strength, you can see that. The other thing that you might notice is, again, we've actually got this trend running through here. So let me draw another line in through there. So just draw a line in through there. You can actually notice that it's actually reaching this point. It's actually decided it's coming back down to the line, and it has broken through. So again, there we go. It's a good point, I suppose you could put it, to actually exit that trade. Again, it's done it here. You can see it's come through the 30 level. We're looking for it to go back up again. Now, that's the relative strength in its basic form as an introduction. What we'll be doing over a series of these videos is explaining to you in more depth how you actually create these trend lines and how other technical indicators can be used to confirm entry and exit signals when trading.